They say your beliefs are determined by those around you. Did you know that? There's this thing actually, proves it. Phenomenon. Shit, what's it called? Anyway, I can't remember, but it works like this. Say, for example, you're sitting in a room, and in the room there are other people. I don't know how many, doesn't have to be loads, but enough. And the door to the room is closed, and at some point, under the closed door comes smoke, yeah? You can see smoke coming under the door. But instead of panic, instead of people getting up and jumping out of the window or whatever, for some reason all the other people in the room say they can't see no smoke. Right? Well, according to this phenomenon, in this situation, you, yourself, are highly likely, even as the room is filling up with smoke, you're highly likely to start believing the majority. That's just normal human behavior. We all do it. But once you know, this is the amazing thing, once you know about the phenomenon, part of the phenomenon is that once you know about it, then you become less likely to succumb to it. Yeah? If you understand your own condition, then when you see the smoke, whatever the other people say, you keep thinking, I see smoke. And then you become more likely to call it out. And see, that's what my mom taught me. To have the courage of my own conviction. To speak out, regardless to the majority or what they think. I'm never gonna sit in a room and not see that smoke, yeah? I'm calling it out. And I might be a little guy, but I'm ready to take down Golia. I'm ready to play. Let's go.
Lisa? What are you doing here?
Nothing.
You hate supermarkets.
I know.
I've never seen you with a trolley in my life.
Mom.
I wish I knew you were coming. I'd given you a list.
I want to leave my course.
What?
My PGC, I'm not going to finish it.
Lisa, what happened? Are you pregnant?
No! She thinks I'm pregnant.
Climate wars, a fight for survival as the world overheats. What's this?
I don't know what to do.
Finish your course?
I can't.
Why not?
Because Ipswich might drown.
For heaven's sake, when?
It's like we're conducting this massive experiment. A big, huge experiment, and all we know is that it will make our world go hotter. Mom, the ice is melting, and I'm really, really scared.
So why are you in the supermarket?
At this point, it's obvious I'm protesting. I have a sign, for heaven's sake. This is a protest.
Are you in here shoplifting?
No! Look at the packaging.
Lisa, please finish your course.
Everything we eat is wrapped in plastic.
But we recycle.
There's a plastic island in the Pacific. And it's now the size of France. And she says we recycle like that's enough.
You know, the plastic doesn't heat the planet, Lisa.
Look at these roses, Mom.
They're beautiful.
They fly them here from Kenya. It's summer. There are roses growing in a car park right outside.
Yes, but they've got bugs in them.
These beans are from Peru, the lamb from New Zealand, strawberries from Spain. How many planes just to bring us our shopping? How much CO2? These roses are so perfect that this is what they do to the atmosphere.
Is this your protest?
Yes.
I just didn't really understand. She got all worked up and then started tearing up the roses. Bless her. I don't think people understand, Lisa.
People, sir, everyone. But I'm protesting because the way we shop is mad.
Sweetheart, all this eco stuff is making you unhappy.
But if we all did this, if we all filled trolleys full of overpackaged flowing goods and left them as a protest once a week, 60 million people think, no, we don't need this. The supermarkets would all stop and Ipswich wouldn't drown.
Ipswich isn't going to drown.
Not in your lifetime, but when that baby over there is old, the supermarket might be sea.
Lisa, if the supermarket stopped, what would we eat? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Just come home.
Why aren't you afraid, Mom?
Harry, what are you doing? Harry, what are you doing? Harry! Harry! Sorry? What are you doing? I'm looking for bears. Bears? Yeah! Some Inupiat Eskimos near Barrow had to kill a band that wandered into a whaling camp. Bears come into camp? That's the negative way to look at information. What's the positive? One less bear. That's bear. What's bear? That! See, seal vertebrae. See the chew marks on it? We'll be fine here. Unless we get the fence up though before we get too tired. Yeah. The gillies aren't not coming tonight. That's for sure. Let's go. You know, life's about the things you're scared of. Yeah. I'm pleased you're here, kids. Yeah. It's not good at fitting in. I'm not fitting here just fine. If you want to pick something proper. Pick poverty or AIDS or cruelty to dogs.
Not the destruction of our planet.
Here she goes again. I feel for my little Lisa bug. Those guys in the big suits have brainwashed her. We're not all going to die, and the world has been melting and changing forever. It's a natural order of things.
That scientific research that proves...
Oh, come on, mate. Come on.
Are you really going to leave your cause because of these liars, these science fascists who are very well paid, and these bunny-hugging eco-monster terrorists are telling you the world is going to end? I can tell you categorically it's not.
What's the point of being a teacher, Dad?
You've always wanted to teach, Lisa.
This is the biggest crisis we've ever faced. And I'm standing there teaching PE.
Don't waste your degree, Lisa.
I don't want to be a teacher anymore.
What are you going to do then?
I don't know.
Well, your life as an eco-warrior started really well. All are paying for a trolley full of torn up goods.
You shouldn't have done that, Mom.
They were calling the police.
It's bloody juvenile. How old are you?
About 1.9 million years.
Oh, that's cheap, Lisa, and it won't help.
I mean, look at these books. Storms of My Grandchildren, Notes of a Catastrophe, Climate Wars. This is a campaign of fear.
It's science.
Global warming is a natural phenomenon. It's happened over and over through geological time.
I know.
The planet has been far hotter than this.
Sure, there's been jungly type stuff right down in the Arctic. And wasn't there a forest once all over Greenland?
The change is what a climate needs to do.
But not this fast.
It's like you've been brainwashed.
Know that you've been brainwashed. The oil industry is paying huge amounts of money to stop this urgent message getting through.
The world might be
The
getting
people
warmer,
resisted
but it
that the
isn't going to
Earth was
harm
flat
us.
because
Maybe
the cold chain
2 degrees will
telling
actually
them.
do us some
Were
good.
they right? The Earth is not flat.
Your information is incorrect.
Science was right then, and it's right now.
The world is not about to end.
No, the world will go on. It's us. If we do nothing, we will end. Yeah, I was dramatic. The situation is dramatic.
The neighbour's dog. That's what started it. Well, no, not exactly. It started when she went on her trip. It started when you went on your trip, didn't it, darling?
Yes.
That's when it started.
Yes.
But most recently, the neighbour's dog has, well, exacerbated the situation.
A dog doesn't need a light left in the night.
It's a puppy.
A dog is an animal.
A golden retriever.
A dog is not scared of the dark.
Scared of the dark.
It's a dog.
Don't shout.
Sorry.
She stands at the bathroom window for hours, don't you?
Counting.
Watching, counting the hours till they turn it off.
11, 12.
Because it's not an environmentally friendly light bulb, see? And then they get up and the wife, what's her name?
I can't remember.
Well, anyway, she gets up and goes to the garden and it does its toilet, and she...
And she picks it up in a
In a
plastic
plastic
bag.
bag, yes.
People of this country. The people of this country
Darling,
don't give a flying shit.
I think that's a
What?
bit...
The majority of the population of this country don't give a flying shit. Fact.
Lisa,
Hi, Dad.
you don't have to worry.
Not worrying.
Nigel Lawson says it's absurd to think we can know what the world will look like in 100 years, any more than the Edwardians could have predicted the internet. We can't know.
That's nice, Dad. It must be comforting to think that.
Lisa,
Love you. Sorry, so yeah. I'm currently at my first eco festival. Well, first festival full stop. But it's a fun way to raise awareness about what's happening to our planet, and we should all really care. We only have one planet, right? Also, I can't wait to spend some time with like-minded people. I love my parents and everything, but their way of thinking, so messed up. Those people, Damien and Susie, they're protesters. I mean, they've got jobs and kids and everything. And on Saturday, they protest, but it's fine, but I want to do more than that.
Yeah, nice to meet you all. My name is Dad. Show for the feet. Yeah. I do care about the environment. But the festivals and the protests are pretty cool too, you know? Not to mention the free-spirited girls. I like the least chick. She's nice.
She says she finds it difficult because other people haven't seen what she saw. Other people think, and I've said it myself, so I don't mean it in a bad way, but other people say, just as we were arguing, wanted to flush the toilet, and Freya said, if it's yellow, let it mellow. I wasn't going to. Freya, I don't think Helen wants to hear the rhyme. She may find it useful, why don't we ask her? No, this isn't. Because what did we agree? We're here to talk about our relationship. This is our time, our space to talk about us, not the fucking planet for once. Okay? Sorry. She says she finds it difficult because other people haven't seen the ice, and she has. And I say I find it difficult because I haven't seen the ice, and sometimes I find it hard to make the connection between the ice, which I do believe in, and the rest of the world.
Surely,
Which is-
Candice.
What?
I do believe in.
What do you mean?
Like it's fairies.
No.
Like we might wake up tomorrow and it's all been a dream.
See, this is what happens. I try to talk about my feelings,
How is
and
that
she
your
jumps
feelings?
into one about my terminology.
How is that your feelings?
I feel guilty.
Here we go.
I work in a school, okay, in Peckham. It's hard work. I do my best. When Freya told me about me, I was vegan for 3 months.
She still ate cheese.
One time. Anyway, shut up. I'm trying to talk to Helen about my feelings. And so on the way to my tube, I pass a Starbucks. And I know Starbucks is bad. No one doesn't know Starbucks is bad, but they do really good coffee. And so in the winter, before I met Freya, I'd walk past the Starbucks, and on Friday morning, I'd go in to tell myself, well done for getting through the week. Make me feel...
Friday morning.
It was my weekly treat.
She meant that every day.
No!
Yes, you did.
Freya!
She does something once, and she tells herself that she does it. Just this once. And it's like, because she says this every time, somehow her brain managed to convince her.
Helen has no idea what you're talking about.
This is a woman who smoked 20 a day for 10 years. And when I suggest her, she might like, you up. What did you say?
I gave up last
I'm
year.
not a smoker.
I'm not!
Because every time she had a fag, it was just this once.
Mac! 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 Come in, Mac. I need to arrange a food drop and a pickup.
Will any Guillemots come tonight?
They might. Come, and they'll go away, and then they'll come again.
They'll fly by.
Fly by. Fly by and gauge the degree of snowmelt from the air. They're good at that. Snowmelt right, they come. Snowmelt wrong, they won't. Can't get into their nest cavities, and, well, you don't want to be a black thing against a white backdrop. That's just asking for trouble. I've seen a snowy owl take a few. It's not a pleasant sight.
No.
Then again, time it late, and you risk losing your long-time mate. Imagine you have a girlfriend.
Not so hard.
Imagine that to keep her, you need to time everything right. But Valentine's Day shifts every year. You time it right, marriage, house, kids. You time it wrong, death or romantic oblivion. You time it wrong, and your girlfriend
Harry.
moved on to another man. David, doing A-level in Latin. Devilish.
Okay, I get it. So
Or George, school football captain. Wonderful bicep.
you're just gonna carry this on, so
Arrive too early, and you have your neck ripped out by a snowy owl.
good. Are you seeing anyone at the moment?
Sitting alone and unpaid on an island on the northwest tip of Alaska for 3 months in a year doesn't do wonders for your romantic life. If you have flown in and flown out again, no mysteries.
Okay, I get it. You just love your birds.
No, I don't love birds. That's dangerous. And if I did, that'd be prettier than a gully. It's uglier than a pigeon, I'd say. No, I don't love birds.
What?
Nothing. Why, Harold? Why'd you over?
Have we any beer?
We have vodka. Vodka doesn't freeze.
I mean, vodka does freeze, but only 114 below.
Ha! What? Ha! What? Stop saying ha.
Speak of the devil.
I can't see.
You'll see.
Oh,
1, 3, 8.
that's maybe...
8!
They're looking.
Oh, they're having a nervous look.
Are they coming back?
Of course they're coming back.
Right. Am I standing, looking in the right direction?
Look. Here she blows. He's having a dive. He's having a thing. He's rethought. He's rethought.
There's more coming.
Well, of course there's more. This is a party.
A second flock.
20, maybe 30.
Rising and dipping, around and around, 50 feet above the ground. Harry, you know what we should love? This. This. A show. Just for us. I feel like I'm conducting the world.
There's more. Another flock.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. You are beautiful.
I do love the way they kill.
The greatest show on earth. And we're the only ones that get to see it.
It is something.
I feel like I'm conducting the world.
They are something.
Woohoo!
They are something.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Will any land? Woohoo! Will any land?
I'm sorry I called you pigeons! I'm sorry I called you pigeons!
Harry, you're crying.
I'm just glad to be here with you tonight.
Will any land tonight?
No. Tonight they're here just to dance.
Mom, guess what?
You're coming home?
I've met someone.
Oh, that's nice.
He's amazing. He like you know so much. He's got a work view, Mom.
Wow. A world view.
I'm working with him.
What as?
I'm just phoning up to say if I get arrested, just don't worry.
Sir?
It will be a really minor charge. What? I'm willing to risk my life to save the planet for everyone. Give up my future for everyone else's. That was such a fucking rush. We changed ourselves to the desks and everything. It was peaceful protest highlighting the devastating effect the work is having on the environment. Please take a leaflet. The oil companies are going further and deeper than they ever have before. And I'm afraid that this company is providing a greenwash, spreading misleading information to abuse the environment.
They are facilitating climate change. We make it less bad, they say. They make it all less bad. What? Killing pristine ecosystems in a less bad way?
Tell her to turn the camera off.
To kill the Nemean lion, the Lernaean hydra, and the Stymphalian birds. To capture alive the Erymantian boar, the Cretan bull, and the Cranian stag. How am I doing so far?
6.
141. The secret is to divide them into units. Those Heracles had to kill, those he had to capture alive, and now those he had to steal. He had to steal the horses of Diomedes, the girdle of Hippolyta, and the epos of the Hesperides. My favorite of these 12 tasks because
It involved Atlas.
Mom loved Atlas. 236. you get that?
Yeah. Do you think they're talking?
I think they're communicating.
Oh. What do you think they're saying?
Had a guess? Fuck off, this is my spot. Where's the fish? Fuck off, this is my spot. Where's the fish? And then they might say, fuck off, this is my spot. There is the fish.
Don't accuse me of anthropomorphism.
Oh no, I am accusing you of something that's considerably less. Stay still. Stay completely still. Relax. Slow and steady. Don't look in its eyes.
I don't want to look in its eyes.
Stand your ground and try to look as large as possible.
Large as?
Okay. I count to 3. We raise our hands slowly in the air.
Raise our hands.
1, 2, 3. Good. You stay like that. Even if it charges you, you stay like that. Probably bluffing. Don't show fear. Don't show vulnerability.
I am vulnerable. Kill me extremely easily.
He doesn't know that. If he attacks me, get on the radio, get Meg here.
But Meg doesn't pick up.
That's the one. The final 3. Heracles' final 3 tasks. They're not ones you can fit into kill, capture alive, and steal categories. They are to clean the Origin stables, to herd the cattle of Geryon, and to fetch Cerberus from the underworld.
Herding cattle. That's heroic.
You know, to some I'm a hero.
Is that so?
Alcor thinks so.
Does Alcor get to decide?
Certainly think so.
Sniffing my leg. Harry, the hero.
Concentrate on me. Concentrate on me, Cambridge boy. Things I'm a hero because of my data. My 30 years of data. Because guillemots are Arctic birds whose breeding is responsive to snowmelt. My statistics on their patterns are showing what the change in the Arctic is doing. Guillemots are natural, real-life evidence that the Arctic summer is arriving earlier.
Is it moving? Harry, is it moving?
Birds that have nothing to do with humankind affecting climate change. That's why I'm a hero.
It's gone now. Harry. It's gone.
The bed it took. Left fledglings.
Are they going to be okay?
They're going to need a new mother. They're not going to find one here.
Should we save them?
Shock will probably kill them.
And if we leave them?
Then they'll definitely die. Told you. The thing that my figures also show is why the Guillemots are dying. When I arrived on this island, the Arctic pack ice was 7 miles offshore. It's now 250 miles. I'll leave the other one, yeah? Let nature do its worst to the other one.
Yeah.
Do you know what Heracles did after he finished his 12 tasks?
I know just as much about Heracles as you do.
He became one of the Argonauts, searching for the Golden Fleece. Then he became slave to someone for a while. Then he rescued Prometheus, and then he killed a sea monster sent by Poseidon. He never stopped. You know why? It never felt like enough. Don't sigh.
Hello, Mom.
Lisa,
I'm missing you.
you look like someone off Blue Peter.
I'm learning to dive.
Well, fantastic. What are you doing that for?
We might be going out to Papua New Guinea. There's a gas pipeline playing out there, and we might go and try to stop it.
Why is the gas pipeline your problem, Lisa?
Mom, it's everybody's problem.
But why specifically yours? What about the Papua New Guineans? Don't they have anyone qualified to sort it out? Why does my daughter have to do it?
Why can't you support me, Mom?
Where's your Dave then?
Duff. He's with... Oh, what's her name?
What's her name?
Celia. Celia, she's helping us.
Lisa, people who have fervor, who have clear ideas, I can see why they're attractive when you're lost. You know, nowadays, we don't have that.
Do you think I'm lost?
I think you're searching for something, but I'm not sure you found it yet.
I love him, Mom.
Did you mean that, Lisa?
No. Well, yes. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to make a point to my mom. Although, he's kind of dreamy.
You are still talking about growth and not sustainability.
Then the market always on the left and will swing away from fossil fuels.
But there won't be an incentive because big oil companies are holding governments to ransom.
The market needs to put price on the world's resources. Forest, for example,
You're making me die.
making our natural resources more viable to keep them than to
I'm
steal.
dying, Celia.
Things like carbon trade and carbon offsets.
Carbon trade, carbon offsets.
It will regulate itself, and our emission will automatically start to fall.
Well, that's $1 billion picture. That's paying to pollute. That's like selling speeding permits. And well, we don't approve all the speeding that's going around, but we can't stop it. So I might as well.
Hold still.
What?
Eyelash. Make a wish is lucky.
Why don't you kiss each other? I mean, you know you want to.
Lisa, don't embarrass us.
Excuse me.
Are you shagging her?
Couldn't help it. It happened.
But you don't agree with anything she says.
No, but the way she argues.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Lisa, you're...
I'm going home.
What? No, don't give up.
I'm not giving up. How dare you think I'll give up just because of you? I'm going home to get a job with Greenpeace.
Greenpeace? Lisa! Don't sell out.
Someone will appreciate my skills. I need a minute. I have to drilling for 2 days now.
Why, Lisa? I mean, it's all very David and Goliath. And you know they're going to get you down, love. And then they're going to prosecute you. And you might make a paragraph on the news. But they're still going to open up that well and drill.
Dad, is deepwater drilling in the Arctic Circle. We've crossed the threshold, and it must be marked. I know 2 days is just a blip, but it's what it is. A pause, a breath, where we can look at it. By witness, my boss says, where we can really think, is this the future that we want?
Are you warm enough, my love?
I'm okay, Mom. The colors in the dark are beautiful. And I wish you understood why I'm here.
He wants to say he's proud of you.
Are you?
You be careful up there.
I've probably got a bit lightheaded because it's cold. But I really think we are going through a massive transformation, a big change. All of us. And all of us have to choose what the transformation is.
You've been a gift to us.
Exceptional.
I've never ever felt so tiny and so ordinary. Let's go make a change.
She says I make her feel guilty about everything.
She makes me feel guilty about everything.
Her jeans, her shoes,
My shoes,
what she drinks,
a cup of coffee.
holidays, driving. She said the other day she caught herself apologizing to a piece of broccoli for not eating it. She says she just wants to go back to how things were before all this was a problem.
She thinks I don't believe it, but I do. She's seen the ice. I do believe.
When it was all just hairsprays and keeping the fridge door shut.
It's not like I don't ever watch the news. I see the fires and the floods.
She says other people don't think like this, and I say that's the whole problem.
But 2 minutes later, it's all about the recession or some election. On Monday, they say this could be the end of the world. Then on Tuesday, they make me feel bad for not having a pension. They say we're all going to die. Then there's an ad break full of happy songs and adverts for airlines.
And she says, but why does it have to be us? She says one time, she said, I'm like a hamster on a wheel, running, thinking I'm getting somewhere.
They say this is the brink of an environmental catastrophe of global proportions. Act now. And sometimes when I'm feeling brave, I say, okay then.
There's nothing we can do, she says.
What do you want me to do? And they tell me to rinse and recycle a milk bottle. Change a fucking light bulb.
But it's like I always say to her, you didn't see it. Once you've seen it, you can't close your eyes. You have to stand.
How do you want me to feel?
You have to fight. There is no going back.
You're telling me to fight? And it's like saying there's an army coming with guns and bombs and cannons, and all I've got is this rubber knife.
Move
up, please.
This is the time I like best.
The time when you're really tired. It's freezing. And all you want to do is crawl into your sleeping bag and die.
The time when the sun hasn't set or risen, but the snow patrols are still singing the dawn chorus.
The time when the madness of this place is clearest. If that makes sense.
This place isn't mad.
They say the best indicator of madness isn't looking on your palm of your hand to see hairs. It's shaving the palm to be rid of them.
You'll go today.
Will I?
Yes.
Right.
Any last words?
This is the last of the earth. I am content. John Quincy Adams.
I like that.
Friends, applaud! The comedy has finished. Ludwig van Beethoven.
Either that wallpaper goes, or I do. Oscar Wilde.
Bored with it all. Winston Churchill.
I am not the least afraid to die. Charles Darwin.
That is.
I'm just going outside, and I may be sometime. Captain Lawrence Tyler's Oates.
I know you have come to kill me. Shoot, coward! I am only a man. Che Guevara.
Go on, get out. Last words are for fools who have not said enough. Karl Marx.
What if I What if I wasn't enough?
The choice of Heracles. Heracles was sent by his foster father to tend cattle on a mountain. There, he was met by two nymphs, Virtue and Vice. Though sometimes vice is known as pleasure. It's for the better because vice didn't offer sin. Vice simply offered to do the easy things which would make you happy. But virtue offered to see the world as it is. He chose virtue. He chose to define his life by pain and slavery to others' whims. But he saw the world as it is. Geography, for me, it's about habitat. How we fit in the world, how the world fits us. Seeing the world as it is, not how you want it to be. That is exciting. Because the world is changing, Harry. And I am excited to see that change.
The last day of every season is identical. I look at the sky to see whether the helicopter can land or not. If it looks positive, and I have no other radio signals to contradict, I drink a cup of hot chocolate and smoke the only cigarette I brought with me to this island. Smoke to the butt. Till it's dead.
I go bird watching every weekend. Sometimes with my friend in Epping Forest. Other times on Barnes Hill in Wembley by myself. Saw an American robin there once. Don't know how it got there. But it shouldn't have been there. Whatever made it come here was something that we did.
And then I walked due east on my final 4-mile tour of my terrain. Through my birds.
Harry, it's Mac. Don't fuck around. I've got to. I'm burning fuel. I've got to be at Burrow by 5. I've thrown samples in the can. Harry, where are you?